Good evening. I'd like to call the City of Menasha Administration Committee meeting to order. Clerk Newman, could we have the roll, please?
Alderman Nichols.
Here.
Alderman Eisenach.
Here.
Alderman Sednick.
Here.
Alderman Hammond.
Here.
Alderman Lewis.
Here.
Alderman Tom Grotti.
Here.
Alderman Ted Grotti.
Here.
Alderman Rapella.
Here.
All are present.
Thank you. Our first item of business is to approve the minutes from the Administration Committee meeting of October 2nd, 2023. Is there a motion? Alderman Hammond.
Thank you, Chair. I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the Administration Committee meetings from October 2nd, 2023.
We have a motion by Alderman Hammond and a second by Alderman Ted Grotti to approve the minutes. Any questions or discussion about those minutes? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay. The minutes are approved. We have two action items this evening. The first is a request to accept and spend public health infrastructure grant allocation dollars, and this is being made by the Health Department. Director Hutter is here this evening to tell us a bit more about where this is coming from and how it would be used.
Good evening. Thank you, Alderman Nichols. So this funding is an allocation from Wisconsin DHS, DPH, so the Department of Public Health, and this is funds coming from their award they received from a pot of money from the CDC called Strengthening U.S. Public Health Infrastructure, Workforce, and Data Systems. So the state has allocated a specific number of dollars to our local health departments, of course Menasha included, so that is what these dollars are, and they can be spent on activities related to what I listed in the memo, generally supporting our public health staff, training our staff, and then implementing our foundational capabilities, which again, I had kind of included a graphic in the memo as well. So intended to be fairly broad dollars for us to use as we need to strengthen our health department and our the training of our staff.
And these can be used from or through November 30th, 2027?
Correct, through November 30th of 2027.
And the amount?
$100,990.
Thank you. All right, any questions for Director Hutter? All right, there is a recommended motion on our memo, and this, of course, would be forwarded to the Common Council for approval. Is there a motion? Alderman Hammond.
Thank you, Chair. I would move that the Administration Committee accepts the staff's recommended motion to approve the request to accept and spend the Strengthening U.S. Public Health Infrastructure, Workforce, and Data Systems grant funding allocation for the total amount of $100,990.
Okay. We have a motion by Alderman Hammond and a second by Alderman Ted Grotti to forward this item to the Common Council. Any discussion? Seeing none, we'll take a roll call vote.
Motion carries 8-0.
Thank you. Our second item of business is the storage tank pollution liability insurance from ACE American Insurance Company, and this is the 2024 renewal. The renewal amount is $1,417, which is a slight increase from last year. Attorney Struve.
Thank you, Alderman Nichols. That's right. That is just a slight increase. You see this item every fall, and the only other change I would note is we have a new broker. CIVMIC, our insurer, acquired a new broker for this insurance. That is Alliance. We previously had Gallagher, so that is the broker that you are likely most familiar with. But CIVMIC has a new broker, Alliant. It is the same insurance company for the underground and above ground storage tank policy, though.
Thank you. Any questions for Attorney Struve? Seeing none, we'll entertain a motion to forward this to the Common Council. Alderman Hammond?
Thank you, Chair. I would take the recommendation for the Administration Committee to forward to accept the renewal quote for the storage tank pollution liability insurance from ACE Insurance Company for property insurance coverage for 2024.
In the amount of $1,417.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Is there a second? Second. We have a motion by Alderman Hammond and a second by Alderman Ted Grady. Any discussion? Seeing none, we'll take a roll call vote.
Motion carries 8-0.
Thank you. And with that, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
We have a motion by Alderman Hammond and a second by Alderman Ted Grady to adjourn. All in favor say aye. Aye. We are adjourned.